decide. You can tell us to give you like a place or in person. I don't know.
All right. Place person.
Place person. Okay, who's giving you the place? Who's giving you the person?
Chris, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Chris person, Josh place.
Okay. Chris, go first.
It's Nielsen.
Oh, what? Okay,
No, I'm just kidding.
fine.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
No, we're doing this. We're doing this.
We're sticking with
in
that.
Owl World.
All right. Hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta take a minute to think about it.
In Owl World. You did this to yourself. You did this to yourself.
It's not gonna happen. And look at him trying to wipe out the entire field. How's bloody Golden Boy? Desperately wanted to jump over the avalanche. Unfortunately, it rained and his legs did not make it happen. Daredevil totally wanted to try and shit me. Now it's time for a slow, sad montage. Bloody Frogman gets stuck. And Golden Boy wants to fall on his fucking sword. Orange Wanker has done nothing. And now Daredevil and Golden Boy sabotage each other like classic selfish humans. Then Frogman sneaks up on Daredevil and he's like, "Ohio, cause I'm a motherfucker." Golden Boy finally does it. Then has a fair dinkum chance of getting stopped. One foot in front of the other, although he gives and every opportunity to catch up. There's a wrestling match and down they go. Away to the together, the host cracks the shit. He's ready to go home. The poor bastard has had enough. I tell you what, there's one bloke who truly ends this. It's not Mr. Blue. It's not the Orange Wanker. It's gotta be Frogman. You know it. I know it. It's gotta be him. Even fucking Steve Aoki is like, "Come on, Frogman, do it." It's gotta do it.
All right, I'm back. You guys ready?
Right now, and he's won. He didn't fuck himself.
Just shut it off.
He's like, "Fuck you."
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Josh?
All right, and be ready to throw in random stuff.
Yeah.
Chris.
Hold on, I'm gonna turn my volume a little bit. Okay, so one day, Chris, after hard day work of, playing video games and yelling at Loki, because he's getting Spain from him.
And
He goes to sleep, and he wakes up, and Loki's there, just kind of chilling. And he's doing an owl.
What?
He's like, "Loki,
What?
what are you doing? What are you doing?" Right? And so Chris is like, "What's up with all these owls?" Right? He doesn't know what to do with all the owls. And then Hitler walks in.
Hold on. I'm lost.
It's okay. I feel like you're just saying all the things. You're taking a pot. You're just like taking a bowl, and take all the things you associate me with: Owls, Loki, Hitler now. Just putting them all in there and beating it with a mouth.
And so Hitler is like, these aren't part of my Aryan race, but I'm pretty into it. I'm pretty into these owls right now. And so Hitler goes in, and Chris is like, well, if everybody's
Really
doing
weird
it,
porno.
then I'll join in. So Chris, he knows, he grabs an owl, and he does his thing, and he finishes.
He does his thing and then he finishes. Okay.
Yeah, well, he has some issues. It's like a minute.
Can I get the story now?
He's
Hop
done.
in, Chris.
No. Can we stop your story, put it in a box, and throw it in the ocean, and then I will start my own story.
Go for it.
Because, I'll just take one for the team. We're done.
Okay. This has to be its own little short. Okay. Should I finish the Mexican one, or should we create an entirely new one?
Screw the Mexican one.
New one, because I'm lost there. That's. There's an aardvark. I don't really know.
Yeah, yeah. You know
Oh,
how
God.
fun it was trying to find an aardvark. God damn.
Okay. Time. Character.
All right, who?
Aaron, give me a character.
Little Dicky.
I don't think he knows who that is.
Okay. Give me a actual character, like a main character, like an actual main character.
Do you not know who that is? He's a rapper. He's a comedian.
Josh,
rapper.
you give me a character.
No, I got a place already in mind.
All right,
Okay.
I will say Stacy's mom.
Well, that fits perfectly with my place.
Has your place got it going on?
Wait, where's your place?
A never-ending Kia store.
Kia store?
IKEA.
Kia store.
Oh.
IKEA.
I think
Okay.
that fit perfectly. You know what? We'll see.
Now give me a villain.
A villain. Zerg.
Who?
They're lame.
Zerg is awesome.
He's just the Darth Vader
Aaron-
knockoff from.
No, I got a villain. I got a villain.
Go for it.
An IKEA employee that just won't stop. Take that however you want.
Okay.
How about in the butt?
Okay. So, all right. I feel like we should open in prayer.
Open a what?
Open with prayer.
Okay.
No, what?
All right. Thank you, Lord. Amen.
What?
Okay. So, Stacy is a high school football player. She
Male? Oh, she. Okay.
she's the running back.
Okay.
And she's like the most popular girl in school.
Is she on the man's? Is she on the man's football
She's-
team?
she's hot. She's got a sexy body. She's funny. She's
Okay.
athletic. Obviously she's the most popular girl in school.
Mm-hmm.
But
Getting railed.
somebody was jealous of her and burned down her room.
What? Just the room.
So she called.
Just her room.
She went to her mom and was like, "Yo, Stacy's mom, Miss Vernon."
Hold up. She goes to her mom and goes, "Stacy's mom."
Sorry, you're right.
With these
Hey,
mental
you're right.
problems.
You're right, Mrs. Stacy's mom.
SM.
No, she goes, and her mom was like, "Yeah, you can just call me Veronica."
Okay.
All right, so she goes to Veronica. It was like, "Hey, this bitch at high school burned down my room. You
That was a guy.
because
They said
you
this
were
guy was jealous of her.
this person from my high school was jealous of me and burned down my room."
Who has no gender or name.
Apparently.
Which you obviously know because you were in the house and you smelled the smoke and didn't put out the fire.
I'm sure Veronica's mom is probably high right now. Because she smokes a lot.
Didn't bother to put out the fire.
She smokes a lot.
Because you're in the house and didn't bother to put out.
Now, I
That's
know you
sass.
love me. I know you love me, and you know I need a bed. and like addressed her to put my clothes in, and probably some new carpet and the paint. Probably some paint.
So many ways to start this up.
Is the fire
and
still
this is
going
how
on?
it
I'm confused. Have they
So-
stopped the fire yet?
Wait. Let me finish my sentence. I need a bed and closet, and I addressed her, the carpet, paint. I know you love me and you'll do this for me, or I'll call Child Protective Services and tell them that you're making me sleep in a burned room.
Burning room, apparently.
Right.
Never put it out.
Yep. So Veronica's like, fine. I love you, daughter. I love you, Veronica's daughter.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Oh,
So-
God.
So unfortunately, the local furniture store was recently taken over by a mob and and it was used to push drugs. So not very
So she
safe.
went there,
for
obviously.
So she went. So she decided, I better take the 6-hour trek on the bike to IKEA.
Whoa, hold on. How are you gonna get furniture with a bike?
Wolf,
How do you
I
get it
will
back?
get there. I will get there.
Sure you will.
We're gonna tie this bed to the bike.
All right, does anybody have anything they want to throw in yet?
No, we're just listening to Veronica's daughter and Stacy's mom.
They got it going on, so I don't got any issues so far.
Well, Veronica, takes after biking for 6 hours on dangerous roads and overnight, and then
Whoa.
another night.
What?
Oh yeah, and I forgot. The sun went out of orbit, and now days only last about 2 hours.
Oh,
What?
okay. That makes sense.
Okay.
Is the planet cold?
So Veronica gets to IKEA, and she is greeted by a worker who was pushing carts. His name is
Bob.
Bob.
He's also
Sorry,
really
no.
fat, Ugly. And he has
Bob's
3 teeth.
brother. His name is Bob's brother, or Jimmy. Okay.
Okay. Jimmy has 3 nipples. One in his forehead.
Jimmy has 3 nipples, one on his forehead. Of course, Veronica's seen weirder shit and doesn't even bother to acknowledge it and will never come up in the story again.
Who's just there?
Yeah?
Okay.
So Jimmy's like, hey, I'm Bob's brother, but you can call me Jimmy. What are you here for? And Stacy's mom is like, yeah, no, I'm Stacy's mom. You can call me Veronica.
Wait,
Some-
why were the cops not brought into this situation? I just
Don't worry about
realized this.
Don't worry about it.
Well, the furniture store in town was taken over by a mob, so you can fill in the rest.
Cops are the mob now. Don't worry about it.
I'm leaving it as a mystery to the audience.
The audience. Oh, so who's Olivia?
You You too. She's like, yeah, I'm Stacy's mom, but you can call me Veronica. Some guy at my daughter's high school got jealous.
It's a guy
about
now? Are we
This-
certain this
this-
time? Is it going to change every scene?
this person.
Don't
This
worry,
person at my daughter's.
Are they like
This
gender fluid? Is this what's going on?
This person at my daughter's high school, who is or their name, burned down my daughter's room, and my daughter, Veronica's daughter, threatened to call child services on me.
You're putting way too much effort into these sentences. They're like into these conversations.
You know what? This is what you get. This is what you get from like Aaron picked the character.
All right.
All right. So Bob's brother Jimmy is like, yeah, how old is she? Oh, I'm not sure. Okay,
I
well,
really hope he doesn't infer never quits as in never quits talking.
so Bob's brother Jamie's like, okay, well, I think I have a good selection for, pretty
Okay,
age neutral products. So let me take you
come on.
inside.
Why does he need age age neutral? For a second I thought you said gender neutral. I was like, why?
So he says, let me take you inside.
Whoa.
And so Stacy's mom was like, yeah, I got it going on. Let's go. So they walk inside, and the door's shut behind them dramatically. And Stacy's mom realizes,
And an organ plays dun dun dun.
and Stacy's mom hears an organ in the background.
Damn it,
Go,
Josh. Don't
dum.
make me do that now.
And she realizes that there's nobody else in the store but her and Bob's brother Jimmy. And
She's
says,
like, well, might as
what's
well.
going on? Why is there this mood lighting going on?
Mood lighting.
like a dark and creepy mood lighting. Sorry.
A dark,
Is it like
black?
candlelit?
no.
Seance going on?
Like, you gotta give us some details, Chris. We're dying.
Like it's dark and shadowy and not
That's not
fully
mood
lit.
lighting.
I don't think we're the
That's
ones that die.
that's serial killer lighting, Chris.
Yeah.
And she's like, what's going on? And Bob's brother Jimmy is like, yeah, I'm a
What's going on? He's like,
I'm a serial killer. I ate 8 bags of Fruity Pebbles this morning.
I am a fern pyre.
hey, what?
I'm the opposite of a vampire. A vampire has to be asked to come in. A fern pyre has to ask you to come in, and you can never leave.
What?
I'm so.
Coming what, inside?
Yeah,
Her?
she's
How does
inside of
one
the.
get turned into a vampire? Just do you bite them and you become a vampire? Or a vampire?
Yeah,
A vampire?
yeah.
I'm curious about how the story ends. That's why.
I haven't figured that out yet.
You can't give us inside information. You're ruining the whole plot.
Well, you're right. You see, with the gay fairies one, you guys just made it really annoying with how much you were throwing in. So I
It
just
also
said,
made
you
it
know what?
funnier.
They all died. The end.
It also made it funnier, by the way. But you threw away all my dildo
Yeah.
ideas.
What'd you say, Aaron?
You threw away my dildo ideas.
What? Dildo ideas.
I said
What?
earlier. Don't worry about it. Don't worry
I
about
can't understand you. You're mumbling.
Something about dildo ideas. I don't know.
it. Don't worry about it.
Alright,
We'll
Chris,
pass that.
throw in dildo stuff now, I guess.
He said. So Bob's brother Jimmy is like, yeah. Well, you see, my
He
life
sounds
force.
so white. Like, I can't even, I don't know what he looks like, but I just know he's white.
Actually, he's Asian,
Actually,
but
yeah.
he's Oriental.
So,
Excuse me.
Every sentence he says starts with, so yeah.
Well, he's American.
What does that mean?
What do you mean, what does that mean? It means he's American.
So Bob's brother is like, so yeah, my life force is tied to the store, and
How? How did that happen?
I
Wait, you
have
do what with the store?
I have to, I can't leave the certain vicinity of the store, but if you bite me, you become a fern pyre,
Kiki.
and you take my place, and I can leave.
Why would he tell her that? Wouldn't he just try and get her to do it
So-
anyways?
Wait,
Wouldn't he like
is
shove
this
his neck on her
entire
mouth?
is this entire story is
I'm
him
good.
trying to get her to bite him?
I get that. That's a fine plot point. But wouldn't he the whole time be trying to do it secretly and not tell her? Because she's never gonna. I'm confused.
Well,
Joe,
he says that
plan.
he's not. He's tired. Okay.
Oh really?
Okay, let me explain why. Let me explain why.
Does he burn in the moonlight if he's the opposite?
So
He does actually.
Bob's brother Jimmy is like, yeah, I haven't gotten enough sleep in years because my brother took our sister's dildo as a prank and shoved it up my ass, and now it's stuck to me.
The whole thing. Dude, what if it was like a
Was it
Moby
like the
Huge?
Black Destroyer or what?
No. Look at Moby Huge, Josh, right now.
What did you
Look
say?
Moby Huge. I think that's what it's called. Look it up right now. Get your phone out.
What do you guys
Look
think
it up.
about this story so far?
He never explained where the organ came from. Like, what made the organ noise?
Oh,
No,
my
Well,
God.
well, you see, vampires have, certain magical powers involving furniture.
involving furniture.
The rest of it's a mystery.
Alright, Josh.
Also called lazy.
It's also called Zero.
I'm looking at you, Marvel directors.
Josh should go next.
I'm doing what next?
Yourself.
So,
You might as well.
Stacey's-
Everybody gets their hat in the ring.
so Stacy's mom, Veronica, is like, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not doing
Oh,
that.
it's
I'm
still
not gonna
going?
bite you. I'm not really into that kind of kink stuff.
Alright, then a portal opens up. There you go.
And then a portal opens up.
And she walks through, and she's in the owl world.
Fuck you. How am I supposed to do this and make the antagonist follow his one personality trait?
No, screw him. We're in the owl world now, Chris. You gotta roll with that.
And everything that happened in Aaron's story is currently taking place.
Okay, I was gonna do that anyways, but
So much for
What-
being thrown into the ocean.
yeah.
Hey, at least Chris is actually in the canon now.
Okay. Okay, I'm just trying to remember everything that happened in Aaron's story. So think about this story.
Gotta wrap around all these teens that are coming out.
Loki, Hitler, and owls. Something about doing it.
Well,
Okay. Okay. Now, what I'm about to do, I just need you guys to be silent for a little while. No more suggestions, okay?
Okay, but real fast, I just want to point out something I just realized.
What?
you're gay.
How vulgar Aaron can talk, but then when he's telling the story, he's like, Chris does his thing, like, as vague as possible. It's a
I
touchy
can give more
subject.
detail, Josh. I can give more detail if you want.
Okay. No, it's my job now.
Oh.
I am the cop to know.
Alright,
Chris is
we're
gonna give
resuming.
details of how he had sex.
We're resuming. Okay. So, Stacy's mom, Veronica, is like, yeah, sorry, I'm not going to do that. I'm not into that kind of kinky stuff. So, and then a portal opens up, and Bob's brother, Jimmy, pushes her through. And she lands in a in a forest of trees, but the trees are like
Whoa.
the instead of wood, it's like metal. The leaves are dish rags. And then she sees a path, so she walks on the path. At the end of the path, it's a clearing. And in this clearing, she sees what looks to be like Hitler, a video game console with a weird character stabbing people in the back over and over again. And some guy having sex with hot girls dressed in owl outfits.
No.
No. That's not how this works.
Incorrect. Incorrect.
No.
You are wrong, sir. You are wrong.
Okay.
Maybe here, I'll accept owls dressed in girl costumes.
No.
That's the sound Chris is making right now in the story.
Wait, is that a description of the story, or are you just making that sound?
I was just making that sound. And Stacy's mom, Veronica's like, yeah, it looks like you guys are getting it on. Yeah, and the guy who's having sex with owls, he's like, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was written this way. And then another portal opens up, and Thanos comes through.
Wall break.
And then another portal
Thanos.
opens up, and Thanos comes through and beats the shit out of all the owls and Loki. And,
Wait, false. Loki teleports
Yeah,
behind Thanos back and backstabs him, and killing him instantly.
You're right. Thanos punches Loki once, but Loki teleports and backstabs him. And one-shots Thanos.
With a peen.
And then another portal opens up, and Bob's brother Jimmy pulls her through the portal. And Stacy's mom, Veronica, is really shooken up. She's shook.
And then Jimmy's brother Bob shows up.
On the TV.
Wait, where are they? Are they back?
Yeah, the back in IKEA. She's like really shook up, and she's like, "Oh my god, what just happened?" And he's like, "Yeah, no, I just put you in an alternate dimension of your
Why
worst
does
nightmare."
every single guy
And
ever start his conversation with "yeah"?
Yep.
And meanwhile,
Yeah.
the guy on the TV is talking about these gay fairies, and they're trying to procreate, but they're gay.
What did you say?
Guy on TV. Jimmy's brother Bob. Talking about these gay fairies who are trying to procreate.
Hold on. I have to get to the TV. And then Jimmy is like, so yeah, I put you in an alternate dimension to torture you, to make you bite me. I'm doing it on purpose now, Josh.
I can't believe you are. I'm sorry.
Wait,
I'm
where's
doing
this
it on
going?
purpose
Where's this
now.
going? Do you guys see what I don't see?
And so he's like, yeah, let me take you into this other room. This is a never-ending store. That's the one benefit of living in this store and being a firmpire. Let me take you to this one room, and there's a TV
World is a fern pyre.
where we can kind of catch up. Let's catch up with my Jimmy's brother Bob. So they do that. They go to the TV and they video conference with Jimmy's brother Bob.
Are they trying
Jimmy's-
to sell her this life? They're just trying to sell it to her. They're salesmen of how to become a virgin. You just gotta buy it.
But
You just gotta buy it.
And so Jimmy's brother Bob is like, "Hey, bro, what's up?" And
meanwhile, he's thrusting awkwardly off the screen.
Yeah. I would like to point out one flaw real fast.
Oh,
They're
really?
trying to-
One? Wow.
to sell this life, but they're acting like you don't have to put it together yourself.
What?
Okay.
He's going.
And I get weird. The joke you're making, Josh, but
Let's go.
But wasn't the heavy breathing.
okay.
Let's go.
So, yeah, so Jimmy's brother Bob's like awkwardly thrusting off screen, and Bob's brother Jimmy's like, like, what are you doing? And so Jimmy's brother Bob is like, yeah, you see, I ran into this like hidden culture of gay fairies, and they use their weird magic on me, and now I just can't stop fucking.
I thought they were dead.
No, see, no, get the timeline right. See,
Oh,
this
God.
is this is in 2031. I think I said that.
So after Blackland. So after the Blackland.
No. This is before. This is like a few years before the Blacklands.
What? No, you're incorrect. I did the timeline.
In 2030, in 2032.
It was 2030.
Dude, you were all over the place in that damn thing.
No. And the Blacklands is in the 2040s.
I don't
Oh,
know.
I guess that's right. But there was the whole like Illuminati thing with
Yeah, in the 230s or something, it was Illuminati.
It's like 2003, which doesn't make any sense. There was like an Illuminati thing going on with not Pop Some Tags, but the other dude, Gangnam Style dude. That was a thing happening.
Oh no, that was a whole nother story. Like as part of that story, like it had nothing to do with the Blackland. No, the Gangnam Style thing. The thing you're thinking about is when he released Gangnam Style. Psy.
Yeah. Which you said that, but you I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, you said he released the song in like 2003 on your timeline.
That was an accident.
Anyways.
Yeah, no. This is the timeline, okay? All the Blackland stuff happens in the 2040s. This is the part where
I'm just waiting for
this is the
tomorrow.
Okay, no. The gay fairies go extinct 2034. It is currently 2032.
We're making like a Marvel Cinematic Universe. I mean, they should be paying us. We're making gold.
Trademark Nielsen Studios.
I really don't want to see the movies.
No. We trademark Owl Studios.
No, Purple Bunny Breeder Studios.
Oh yeah, the Play-By-Boy.
Well, no, you see, publicly we'll just call it PBB Studios, and nobody's gonna know what it stands for, but we'll know.
Except for us three. Well, technically J2. He exists, sort of.
We'll have to have him killed off first.
Okay.
Anyways, okay, so and this is 2032. This is the gay fairies. It's like the origin. It's the origin story for the cinematic universe. Because it involves such like heavy topics and like such like it involves an extinction of the fairies in 2034.
Wait,
it's a much
so
bigger
they get
story.
extinct in 2034?
The gay fairies go extinct in 2034.
Okay.
Making the first video in 2034.
Okay.
This is a more isolated story. This is an origin story for Stacy's mom, Veronica.
So she's gonna make more appearances. Got it.
She's gonna make more what?
More appearances. Got it. If it's an origin story, there's got to be more.
Well, the Blacklands was an origin story for what was the name? Aardvark? Was that his name?
Aardvark. Yeah.
Yes.
Aaron, that was your fault.
Yeah. Yeah. My own doing.
So are we all clear? And Aaron's story is part of the cinematic universe, but it's in an alternate dimension.
Got it.
Underwater.
Wait.
Whoa,
what?
whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
right,
whoa,
right.
whoa.
I
No,
get
like
it
it's not
now.
like
I
in
get
the
it.
water. It's not like they weren't in the water when they were in the alternate dimension. They're like in this weird space underneath water.
Yes, because it's
Oh, from earlier? I'm gonna have to cut that in too. Bullshit.
Aaron's salty.
Extra hour and a half. Probably not actually, but don't worry about it.
Okay. Where was I?
I don't fucking know.
Oh yeah, the gay
fairies.
fairies. Yeah, the gay fairies. So Jimmy's brother Bob is like, yeah, the gay fairies used magic on me, and I just can't stop fucking. I just can't stop thrusting.
Oh,
You know, I'm getting tired, but I just can't stop. You know, it's a miracle that this society of gay fairies has, you know, lasted as long as it has, considering none of them can have offspring.
Hey, one good thing, they all got 6 packs.
But they do have really great bodies. I'll tell you what, Jimmy.
Okay, but then Jimmy goes, "That's what you get for shoving a dildo."
Hey.
So Bob's brother Jimmy, you know, he says goodbye, turns off the TV. Is like, that's what you get for shoving a dildo up my ass, you son of a bitch.
Why can't he get it out?
This is so far up there, man.
And it's too big. It's really large.
It's like, if you ever
It's
got
really
your hand
large
stuck
up
somewhere
there.
and you just can't pull it out?
Oh,
Same-
for
same
Aaron,
principle.
for clarification for the dildo, you need to put in a picture of the Black Destroyer. Google it, you'll find it.
Well, look, I got a different one in mind. That's even...
No,
No,
the Black
we'll
Destroyer
figure it
is the biggest. Is the biggest.
Is it?
Yes.
Alright. Alright, continue. Continue, now that we have that. So, Josh, why do you know that?
Because a friend named Jackson.
Oh wait, should we give him the
You know
boat
that
to put in
name?
the video? Josh,
The what?
the boat.
Oh, no.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't want to see some black. Some black scenes right now.
I'm
I don't need that
assuming
in my life.
you mean that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
What a
even know why
class.
you still have that link, because I don't.
I don't either. I don't. But I could get the link again, I'm sure.
Go ask Jake. Jake has that on standby along with $15.
Anyways,
Okay, Chris,
So-
go. Keep going.
Chris, continue, but you're gonna have to throw in Jaden Smith's quote, "How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real?" Go ahead.
you know, so they move on to the next room, and he starts talking about like, you know, like about how great being a firm pyre actually is. And he says, yeah, you know, there's only one. You know, they stop in front of a mirror, and you know, there's only one downside though. You can't see yourself in a mirror. It's true. But Stacy's mom, Veronica's like, you know, how can mirrors be real if her eyes aren't real? And Bob's brother Jimmy's like,
What
wow,
happened?
that seems like a really great philosophical.
Philosophical?
It seems like a really good.
It's like a
Falafel.
pancake shoved in your ass.
It seems like a really great philosophy. I can't get it out.
Falafel.
Man, we've been going for 39
It's like a really
minutes.
good philosophical quote.
It took me like a day and a half
Philosophy.
to edit like 10 minutes.
Philosophy?
Yeah, 40.
Philosophical
Where
quote.
we going with this?
Where did-
Philosophy?
It must have come from like Gandhi or you know Mao or you know
So
Confucius.
Gandhi is canon.
Gandhi is canon. So is Mao and
Hitler is
Confucius.
definitely canon.
But in this timeline, Gandhi's brain was kept like in a deep freeze and put in a robot in the year 2018.
Wait. Oh, hold on. Can you repeat that? I wasn't really paying attention. All I heard was Deep Freeze 2018.
They put Gandhi's brain
Gandhi's brain
frozen into a robot. Wait, is it frozen as it's in a robot, or like frozen until
No, like it was
could be put
frozen
into
until
one?
they could put it in a robot, and then they put it in a robot in 2018.
Got it.
All right. And we gotta finish this up. We still gotta get Josh's story.
Wait, Josh is doing a story tonight too.
Yeah, we're all doing one.
Oh, I did not know this.
Oh well, she's like, you know what? I haven't had sex in a long time. Let's have sex and I'll bite you. And
What? Is the
Like, at the
dildo
same
incorporated
time,
in
or
this?
wait. Did she do it first? Or did she do it last?
what?
If it's first, then he just leaves, right?
Why would he say no to free sex with Stacy's mom? She's got it going on.
That's a good question. And you know what? No one says no.
Okay.
Like
Well, then the
Well-
Gandhi robot shows up right at this time.
Whoa. Josh. You're your whole new thing. A part of the cinematic universe. With our powers combined. We are... But you're a new character, Josh. We gotta do a new one.
Okay. Eventually. Okay, so Josh, you're gonna be a new character, and then my next story, I'm gonna direct the Avengers style of our
Oh,
cinematic universe.
God.
It's not gonna be called the
How many
Avengers.
pictures am I gonna have to use
But-
for this?
But wait. But wait, the gay fairies are dead. They can't bring them back.
I'm gonna
They're-
have to,
they're
Google
characters that
pictures,
can
and
bring
I don't
back,
wanna do
though.
that.
There are characters that can bring back.
You said the words "everyone died," including Shrek.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There's always a but. There's always
No,
a
I
but
thought
after every
just the
movie
gay
that does
fairies
good.
died. I don't remember. I'll watch it
You
again
said
and I'll watch it again and I'll
everyone
find a
died.
way to
They'll
bring
look
them back.
for loopholes. They'll
They
find
brought
it. Don't worry
Superman
about it.
back, didn't they?
That is very true. All this fucking floating dirt.
So yeah,
Oh,
Alright,
now
okay.
Josh's turn.
unfortunately nobody from Aaron's story is gonna make it into the into this movie.
Hell yeah, they will. Hey,
No, you
hey,
see,
At least Hitler's coming back. At least Hitler.
Hitler might make an appearance.
At
He might be like he might like make a cameo, you know?
Stanley Hitler in every story.
Well, and the owls. Chris, oh, that could be the thing. It's like when they look around. Chris is doing an owl. It's over
Okay,
in the
well,
corner. That's his thing. Don't worry about it.
That's
Josh,
for another
listen.
night. That's for another night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have
Don't
to
worry about it.
Chris is out.
I'm gonna have to watch the gay fairy and the Blacklands video again before I.
The black ones, you're not gonna be able to incorporate the Blacklands. It's unfinished, and we have no idea what's going
No,
on.
oh,
I don't
but
even
no,
think you do.
But no, here's my theory. We left it at a
Anyone who
part.
made it. How do you have a theory?
I have a theory about a universe I made up. It may be wrong, but we'll find out.
You got me there. I have a theory that we left it where that gang is like going. That crew is going down into the Blacklands.
Okay. I thought they were in the Blacklands. Don't even know.
Well, they're going to do something. I don't remember. And that was like the original was like their origin story, and then they're gonna meet up with everybody else.
All
Yeah,
right.
Blackland is like the current present. Everything else is.
All right.
This
well,
is a-
listen.
origin.
This is kind of like the
Listen
Captain
here.
America of
The stories I tell, have to be PG-13 or something. Clearly.
Yeah, your story's gonna be lame as shit. Yeah, don't worry about it, Josh. You can just say like beep, and then we'll just fill it in for you.
Okay. Just in the middle of the video, it's just like me talking and just switch to you cussing for a second.
No. All you gotta say. All you gotta say.
Aaron, get ready for this recording. Aaron, get ready for this recording. I'm gonna start saying cuss words so you can fill my.
Oh. Wait. Hold on. I got. All right.
Josh, will you kindly mute yourself? So you don't laugh.
Okay.
Just so you don't laugh. Asshole.
Anal in my asshole.
Damn.
Shit on my ass.
Fuck.
Dick in my reverse anal hole.
Pussy.
On my face.
Penis.
Wait, hold up. Why would I have to say that?
In my
word?
ear.
I'm
What?
not gonna make a porno. That's not happening.
Well. Hey, don't worry. We're covering all areas. Josh.
Just in case.
We are sex cover everything.
Aaron, okay, this has to be like this you can't all make this in one video. See, you have to do your story as one video, my story as another video.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh, look, hey, better for me. I'm about to shoot myself editing
It's
a
more-
6-minute video.
It's more like a short film that some kid
Film.
made, but we felt really bad because he had ass cancer. So we put it in our cinematic universe.
All right, wait. Chris, are we going back to the whatever the hell you're just doing?
No, I think we got it pretty much covered.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Well, I was
There you go.
originally thinking is all Josh had to say as he was doing the story is beep, and we could just fill it in as we're going, right?
There you go. No, I like
That
it.
makes more sense to me.
I like alright.
You like R? Man, R&D takes more effort for me. That's why I don't like it.
Yeah.
Chris, you forgot the B one.
Bitch.
Bitch.
Why are you yelling? I'm not gonna be yelling in the story. It's just gonna be normal voice and then yelling it out,
Oh, yeah.
and then back to normal stuff.
Oh yeah. Wait. Fucking Loki. All right.
Loki, my motherfucker.
Alright, Josh. Now your story.
All right, don't have to do the whole spiel thingy.
Hold up.
Give us time,
Yeah.
place, ship.
Okay, hold up. I'm choosing. Aaron's not giving me the person. That's not happening. Aaron sucks at that. So Chris,
Hey, I
pick
like
the
my-
person and the time period because you know how to fill in the stupid time period. And am I even in the same universe? I don't know.
Okay. Well, hold on. Can I, before I give you a time period, can I get out a piece of paper and like write down what the cinematic universe?
It don't take long, man. It's
Chris-
2 a.m. and I'm telling a
Chris,
story.
Chris, if you want to make a timeline for me, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. You gonna do it? You gonna do my job for me? I'm okay with that.
I'm just looking for like a piece of paper.
20 minutes later.
Alright. So,
I got my place in mind, I think. But Chris should say his, and then I'll say mine.
alright. So, what was it? 20. Wait. What was it? What did I say was in 2018? Oh yeah, Gandhi.
Gandhi robot.
I'm wide awake right now. I'm not gonna be able to sleep at all.
All right, and then in 2032.
Listen, man, I don't know.
The 2032 is Stacy's mom's story.
40 is the Blacklands. The gay is 2032 is when that ends. When does that start though? Well, I guess it starts in 2032 because that's when
The Gay Fairies Gay's Fairy starts and ends in 2034.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Am I like a steel trap? Or that gay trap?
Okay, and then so wait, Blacklands begins. Wait, what? Okay, I don't remember the timeline from the Blacklands. I'm gonna be honest. All right, that doesn't matter.
I'm gonna be honest. I completely wiped that in my mind. I don't want that in there. It's gone.
All right, the year is 2009. The main character's name. Do you want like a legitimate character name, or do you want someone silly?
It doesn't matter. If you give me a legit name, just give me some like ability I gotta follow or something like that, some trait. And please don't have it a stupid name like Agrid and Aardvark.
Oh. Your name is Jimmy's brother Bob.
Okay.
My name is Jimmy's brother Bob.
You don't have to say Jimmy's brother Bob. You can just say Bob.
Do I have to?
Wait, hold
should
on.
I
I'm
reveal my
confused now.
place?
So Bob is the one that turned gay, right?
Well,
Yeah.
Only because of magic, the gay fairy magic. He's not gay all
Yes,
the time.
That's
was-
later.
And that was
He's not gay
232.
all the time.
That was in 232.
2032. When
Yeah,
was
this is
my time period
2009.
So he's like 50
9.
and 60
This,
then.
yeah, this is real. Is he a child?
He's an old fuck.
Is this a little baby?
Actually, Bob is 13 right now.
Oh, well,
Okay.
that's not great for my place. It's Penile Palace.
Hold on. And so I don't even know. Hold up. So he becomes a vampire at some point in this?
No, Bob is not a vampire. That is his
I thought
brother.
you said he became a his brother became a vampire because of his other brother.
No.
Because of it. Okay. Alright.
Like I said, Penile Palace is your place.
This is why I don't want Aaron to pick these things.
I also, hey, look, I also
Wait,
got
what
Paradise.
what location did he give you?
Penile Palace.
He's just asking me to make it porno. I can't.
Oh,
He's really into sex for some reason.
here, I'll go something more mellow, something your language. I'll go frickin' palace.
What? What is a
Does that make
freaking
sense?
palace? Okay.
Look, there you go. Hey, look, all I know is that you just gotta get there. Some
He's
point.
got to get there. Okay.
It's gotta be there somewhere.
All right. Bob, the best name ever, is 13 years old.
Which I came up with, by the way.
I don't think you did.
I did. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just keep going. Keep going.
Okay. I gotta have. So
My Hitler story's
he
already better.
was really, really mad. Shut up. You just thrown in Loki and Hitler and owls and all you possibly could. Well, I threw in the owls. But...
Hey, it works.
Okay. You're messing up me.
The shoe fits.
So Bob was really, really mad at his brother. So he had a plan to get back at him. He was going to find the world's biggest dildo and shove it up his butt as far as he could.
Wait. Okay. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let's clear this up. Where are they right now? Are they at the IKEA store? Before?
No.
Or is this before then? So would that make them somewhere else in the US? Probably. Or they could be in Australia, I don't know.
So, wait, Chris, where in the world was this IKEA store?
In the United States.
Just in the United States. You know how many IKEA stores are in the United States?
No, I only know of one.
Okay.
One? Alright, well, we're one that you know, Chris.
Cincinnati.
Well, there you go. That's where it takes place, Josh.
Okay, Cincinnati. Well, and he heard a story of one dildo so legendary. It was at a hidden place called the Frickin' Palace. So, after
maybe
school,
the palace would have worked so well.
I guess. So, after school, actually, during free period between classes, he sneaks out of school. Because he don't want to get a butt whooping from his mom for being late home.
She'll beat his ass.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, he sneaks out, leaving a decoy of himself at, I don't know, whatever classroom. So, I don't know how. You guys are like, Chris is being 100% quiet, and I don't know what to do. So, I could finish the story in like 3 seconds, and it would make sense. But I'm trying to make it longer than that, and I don't know how to make it make sense.
Like he said.
And then,
I got
He
it.
took a
I
left.
got it. Hold on.
Oh,
He's a
God.
decoy because he is Loki.
wait, Bob is Loki?
Bob
I mean,
has
he
been
just said he
Loki
threw out
the
a
whole
decoy, so I assumed.
time.
No, he can't be Loki.
Oh.
He can't be Loki because Loki was in the other dimension while Bob was having sex with gay fairies.
That's the other dimension Loki.
Oh, I see. It's like a. Yep, I got it. Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. So does that mean Jemmy is also Thor?
Did you move your other kid?
Alright, that's getting into the next movies territory.
You mean nothing that we made up?
Clearly he's the god of trickery because he's shoving dildos up people's butts. It's a prank, bro. It's April
That's true.
Fools.
True.
So he throws out his decoy and sneaks out, unknowing that his decoy just exploded and killed everyone in the room.
Don't worry about that.
R.I.P. Nancy.
So hold on 1 second. He was also, just so everyone's clear, he was known as Beep. That's where you fill in Chris's last one.
Wait, which one?
Bitch.
You want to do?
Oh,
No, not the last. I thought you knew which one.
bitch.
Ass.
Chris,
one?
the one you're like, I got I got
motherfucking Loki.
No.
Okay.
They call
Alright.
it MFL.
All right. So, anyways. So he gets to this frickin' palace, but he's 13 years old, so they're just not letting him pass the front door. They need to ID him, and he's just got no ID. So he just goes invisible. He doesn't care. And he backstabs the guy on the way in.
Oh,
He can
that's
do
nice.
whatever the frick he wants. Whatever the beep he wants. There you go. And then he's looking for the legendary dildo. The Black Destroyer.
Yeah, nice little
The
shoot.
dark one.
The dark one. The Dark Knight. Dude, I just see the Dark Knight Rises.
And... Okay. So, he finds out, or he hears a worker talking about it. Because he was on, the worker was talking about how fun he had on his break. And he left it in the basement.
He left his fun. Well, he had fun with that. Oh, I can add something to that too. Yeah, I can do that over later. Dude, trust me, you're gonna have a great time with what I'm saying later.
Well, there goes Chris. Do we need to, like, invite him back? He just left the party.
He said sup, I think.
He said sup?
That's what I heard.
When did he say sup?
Like right before he left, I think. He said something.
Alright, well, he's typing.
Bed. We're going to bed. We can end this. We can also restart it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay.
So
Yeah,
do I do with the story?
Josh, we can either continue it, or we can decanonize it and make a better one later.
Okay.
We'll see.
We'll see. To be continued.